Hey, what's going on, Card Pack? Today we're going to be doing the giveaway. We're going to be drawing the winner for the NFL Prism Cello Pack, and those are going for about $50. And we're also going to go over the top 10 basketball cards that went down the most over the last week. It's really important to look at that because you can really find big opportunities in cards that have just went down or taken a nice little dip. You can really make some good profits and get some good investments there. But you know what? Let's dive into the giveaway in just a second. Actually, first I want to remind you of a few things. First of all, if you want the audios, check out the podcast, link in description. As we go through this video and other videos, I'll do buy, sell, hold on each card. If you want to get the buys from the video before I publish the video, join the Card Pack newsletter. And if you want to get my top sports card pick of the day, as well as join one of the best discords in all of sports card investing, join the Sports Card Society. It's only $12.99 a month or $129 a year. Link for it in the description. What you do is there's a members area. I publish a new video almost every day. Videos usually about 5 minutes long. Show the card, show the data and research as to why I like it and what I plan on doing with it. Am I selling it in a month? Am I selling it in a year? Am I holding it long term? What am I doing? Some previous examples is Kyler Murray here. We're getting it for under $200 in February. Here it is going for, almost $350 in April. Here's his Baker. Going for under $300 in March. Here it is in April, going for $500. So it's pretty good stuff. There are a lot of other winners, but check it out, SportsCardSociety.com. Link in description. And seriously, that Discord is one of the best in all of sports card investing because people actually pay to be in it, and they take it seriously, and they're active, and they're engaged with each other, and they're helping each other, and like sharing ideas and getting feedback. It's really, really useful. Anyways, let's dive into the giveaway. I could only find 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I could only find 12 people that entered this giveaway. I've been advertising it for over 2 weeks, and it was either leave a picture in the comment, which I realized you can't actually leave it, but it still shows me that someone tried to leave a picture, so I counted them, or message me or at me or hashtag me on Twitter, and this is all I could find was these 12 people. I mean, listen, I don't know what's going on here, but listen, when I do a giveaway, join the giveaway, because every time it's not that many people that join for some reason. I mean, every video I put out, I get over 1,000 views, so I know there's well over 1,000 people that watch every video, and I don't understand why so few people enter a giveaway, because this is a legit good giveaway. $50 for this Prism pack. It's just, I'm just going to give it to you. You don't pay for shipping. I'm just going to send it to you. I mean, it's got Burrow, Herbert, Tua, and all the other player position stars like Justin Jefferson and stuff like that. I don't know, but these 12 people, they got good odds. They got a 1 in 12 shot to join the giveaway. Next time I do a giveaway, join the giveaway. That's all I got to say. All right, here we go. I'm in Wheel of Names. I put all these names in here. Let's spin it and see who the winner is. It looks like it is David. So David hit me up on Twitter. He had, I think that was his only name actually that he gave me. Let's go back here real quick to sorry, I'll come back to that. David, what was his last name? Shoot, I'm sorry. Let me pull this up real quick. So that David knows who he is. Where the hell did I see that at? Dang it. It was under, right? It was under mentions, yeah. Dave, and that's all I got. D Masterson 23. That's who David is. So David, if that's you, man, hit me up on Twitter and I'll get that sent out to you. Let's dive into the content, boys and girls. Of course, if you're new to this, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers. It really helps support the channel and me. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit the notification bell while you're at it, and hit that like button. Also helps support the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Here we are on the Market Movers tool. Went to price movements by card, pulled up basketball and the grade PSA 10. We look at the PSA 10 because the entire card market is based off of what the PSA 10 goes for. And then over the last 7 days. And we sorted it by going down the most. And number one on the list is Eric Paschal, his 2019 Prism. It's his rookie card. Pop count of 1,095 down. 52, almost 53% on the week. 7 sales. Eric Paschal, not a guy I'm probably buying really at any point. I mean, he's a good player. I don't see a lot of heat coming for him. So, this card started the week at 31. Let me move this over just a little bit. end of the week at 15. So maybe it's just a little bit of a chili dipper there. But nonetheless, I don't even want to look at it more because I'm not buying Eric Paschal. Next on the list, Jarrett Culver. His 2019 Prism popped kind of 968. 8 sales on the week, down 43%, 43.5% about. Let's pull up his chart. I'm a Timberwolves guy. Unfortunately, it sucks. But so, Culver here. If I bought him, I'd be buying him for just my PC just to have him. But this isn't something as an investment I think I'd get in. $40 to start the week, ending the week at 21. Boy, that really went down some. Let's see. It's not like the Timberwolves were ever going to make the dang playoffs. He's a good player. Just been doing nothing but going down. So, nope. Not buying that one either. Next on the list, Ja Morant, 2019 Prism. Pop count of a little over 15,000. By the way, if you don't know what pop count means, it means this card in this grade, that's how many of them exist currently. So, this 2019 Prism Ja Morant in the grade PSA 10, there are 15,072 of them currently in existence. 67 sales of that card on the week, down 32%. Let's chart this though, because I think that there was an outlier of a sale that made this one look silly. I don't think it's really dropping like that. That doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's just that there was we'll look at it here. So really it started the week at 288 and ended the week at 320. Actually, I would say Ja is going up. Let's pull it back 30 days. You'll see what I'm talking about. There's just this weird little spike here that's completely unnecessary. So the card's going for 314, and 288, and then 320, and again that latest sale of about 320. So its real value is about 300 to 330 for this card. Grizzlies will probably get a play-in spot. Will they win that and get to a playoff spot? Who knows? Ja's been playing great. I think Ja's cards are down quite a bit. Any basketball that I'd buy right now, I would buy it knowing that I very well may be holding it till the next season, which is usually starts around Halloween. So I'd probably be holding the card till October, worst case scenario. And if it pops off during the playoffs or something, I could sell it then. But any basketball card I buy right now, I know that there's a chance I'm holding it till October, and you got to be all right with that. That's what I would suggest to you. Would I buy this right now? I might, because I don't know how much lower it goes in the off season. I mean, $300. Let's pull this card back 180 days. Let's take a look at how high this thing was and where it's come from. I just, in reading these charts, it's why it's so valuable, is because you know where the support and the resistance are. Support is where it really is like the floor, like it holds a card, like it just won't go below that. And the reason it won't is because there's just a certain number of collectors and investors that bought it at a certain price point, and they're just not willing to let it go below a certain threshold. And that's where it is, and that's where the buyers and the sellers meet in the support, where buyers will buy it at $1. Sure, they want to get it for as cheap as possible. That's what we do. But there's no one going to sell it for $1. No one going to sell it for $2, $5, $10. The lowest you're going to get is like $300. And I don't think there's all that many people, because of over this time, how many people have bought this damn card for over $300? I think $300 is the floor, and I don't think is the support, and I don't think it goes down much more even in the off season. I really don't. As a matter of fact, it may just start ticking up all the way through October. I'm not sure. But I don't think it goes much lower than $300. It's been just hanging out around $300. I just don't see it going much below that. I really, really, really don't. Even with that high pop count, so it's not my most favorite card of all time. It's not my favorite one that I'd buy of Ja, I can tell you that much. But you got to really understand how to read charts and how to know where the support and the resistance is. Resistance is where it's like the ceiling, like it won't let the card go above it, because buyers are pulling down saying, no, we absolutely will not pay that. $2,000, no buyers. $1,500, no buyers. $1,000, no buyers. $750 at the right time, you got some people buying. $700, $650, $600. It shows where the resistance is. It's where the buyers say, no, we will not do that, and the support is where the sellers say, no, we will not do that. Okay? By the way, this is the market movers tool that I'm in. This is what I use to read charts. It's the most important thing I use in sports card investing. I say it every video, and I'm going to say it every video, because if you don't have this, you are robbing yourself of profits, and you are causing yourself mistakes and losing money straight up. So I'll put a link for this in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month of your first year. But you got to have it. You just do. If you're at all serious about sports card investing, you got to invest in this tool. And I don't look at it and go, oh, it's $50 a month, because it is, or however much for a year. But I'm like, I don't, like everyone asks me what I have. I have the Pro version and I pay for the year, like I don't see it as an expense at all. I make way more than what I pay for this thing because of this tool. This thing way more than pays for itself. Literally. Anyways, let's go back into the content. Link for that in the description. Use the code, get the discount. Next on the list, Michael Jordan, 1991 Upper Deck. Pop count of 1372. 9 sales on the week. This card has gone down about 31%. Interesting. I've actually been recommending some Michael Jordan cards to my Sports Card Society because, again, I'm in the Market Movers tool and I'm digging around Michael Jordan recently and I'm like, Michael Jordan just seems way down from where he was. I mean, obviously, but I feel like he hit that support, meaning that I don't think they go down much more because there just aren't any sellers willing to sell below a certain threshold, and that's when you want to buy. And now, do I know when those Michael Jordan cards are going to go back up? I don't, but do I know they will go back up? Oh yeah, it's Michael Jordan. So that's something. So, join the society, by the way, shameless plug, but you really should. Like it's I put a lot of sweat and tears and effort into it. Like, join the society. It's worth way more than $12.99 a month. This card started the week at $9.33, ended the week at $6.42. This is baseball card. I have one of these sitting around somewhere. I actually have some cards that I can't find, and it's really, I just remembered that now. Really pisses me off. I don't know where they are. They're like the ones I collected as a kid from the 90s. Like, I can't find hardly any of them. I can only find the crap ones, of course. The ones that are organized by team, but not the good ones that I put in a different spot. I can't find them. And I've been able to find them for, I don't know, a year. So I really don't have an idea. I think my lady threw them away and she forgot. That's what I think happened. But I don't know, and I'm not going to get into all that. But it is what it is. I'm not going to think about it too much. Hopefully one day I find it. I don't know. But this card, let's pull it back 90 days. Because I'm sure this one shot up quite a bit in January, February when Michael went on quite a run. Yeah, this card got all the way up to 2,500. I'm not going to count that one. I feel like that's a false sale. So I think this card got up to about 2,550. And it's been going down ever since. And I think maybe it's finding its support. It looks like, because as you see here, like, oh, it's going down, especially if you look at the dotted line. But it really went down to about here, is 1,100, and then it really slows how much it goes down. It just hangs out around 1,900, 1,900, 1,000. There's just this weird little dip here. Check this out. We'll go to eBay. I can almost guarantee there's nothing even close to 6, 7, probably even $800. Let's sort this sucker. PSA 4. Yeah, lowest one I can find is $900 or best offer. Yeah, I think that's its floor. I think $900 is this card's floor. Let's pull it back 180 days. Hell, let's pull it back 365. Because again, you got to remember, all these sales, they're people. And this card was all the way down here at, $300, $400 before everything really popped off. Michael really started going up earlier than anything in January, and then of course, 2021. Okay, yeah. So all the way back here a year ago, he was at $450, $500. Then it went down for some reason in later 2020, because that was what it was. It was a run up. That's what happened. 600, okay, and then it went down here, and then that was the support 300, and then it shot all the way up to like 2,500. Now I think we have a new support of around 900. Yeah, so I think this card's kind of at the bottom. That's all I got to say. Pop count of only 1372. It's Michael's rookie. Cool card. I mean, I think he's got a couple of them, but I think this would definitely be the main one. I don't look at Michael Jordan baseball cards too much. Next on the list, Bowl 2019 Prism. Pop count of 1798. 27 sales on the week, down almost 29%. I'm not buying. Bowl doesn't play much. He's like a cult favorite kinda, and I don't want it. This card was at 56 to start the week, end of the week at 36. They're going into the playoffs. I think they're going to do really well in the playoffs. I think they make a decent run. I think they could even win the East. So or win. Sorry, it's been a long day. Let's see where they're at in the charts actually. Let's see where they're at. It always does that to me. So I meant the West, obviously. Let's see where they're at here. Yeah, still sitting at 4. So, I mean, any of these 6 teams, in my opinion, could win the West. Jazz are the favorites. Suns, we forget how good the Suns are doing. Nuggets play really well, even without Jamal Murray. Mavericks have been on a tear. They were sitting down here stuck at 8 and then 7 for quite a while, and then they finally leapfrogged the Blazers, and now, hell, the Lakers dropped, and now Mavericks are in the 5 spot. Interesting. But I'm just Bull. Could he go up? Could you make some money off it? Yeah, I think there's other things I'd rather do. Next on the list, Dante DiVincenzo, 2018 Prism, pop count of 413. 9 sales on the week, down almost 29% on the old weeksy. Let's chart it, baby. By the way, I'm trying to make a t-shirt that I think y'all would like, but I'm still working on that. That's just kind of an FYI or a pre-notice, something like that, because it's probably going to be a limited type thing. But I'm trying to figure something out. I'm working with some designers, and we're trying to figure out something good. When I get some kind of final, ones to choose from, I'll probably put it out to y'all and have you kind of vote on which shirt you would like more, in terms of what the shirt looks like, logo, etc. Not logo, because it's not like logo. It's just a general shirt for sports card investors. Anyways, trying to make it really cool, and I found a few good ones so far that I've been working with, but we'll have to keep working on them. Just giving you a notice. DiVincenzo, card start of the week 68, ended at 47. I'm not even going to look more at it. I'm not interested in that card. Next on the list, Kevin Porter Jr., 2019 Prism, pop count of 1986, 54 sales on the week. So the pop count's not real high, 1986, down about 27%. That makes sense because he went on a huge tear recently because of his 50-point double-double. I think he was the youngest, either the youngest or the second youngest to have a 50-point double-double. But he has rocks for brains, right? He makes some bad off-court decisions, whether that be in a locker room or certainly just in his personal life. He makes some bad decisions. So be careful. But he's very talented. 148 to start the week. Had a low sale of 102. Latest sale of 140. I think the 102 is a little bit of a low. That seems silly to me that this card would go that low. Let's pull it back 90 days. See if we can find some opportunity here or where we're at. So this card 90 days ago is at $58. This is when he was, in the G League, I think. Because he got traded off the Cavaliers to the Rockets. Rockets were like the only team that would take him, and they threw him in the G League. Because Kevin Porter Jr. in the offseason, he got caught with a gun and marijuana in his car, and then when he finally got back to playing with the Cavs, he was a real pain in the ass in the locker room, I guess, and they finally just got rid of him. And then the Rockets signed him and put him in the G League. So, I mean, this guy was close to being out of the league. You got to remember that. I don't care how talented he is. He was close to being out of the league. And I don't know, man. I don't know if he... You can't expect people to just, be different than who they are, even though it makes so much sense for them to be a certain way. Look at Josh Gordon in the NFL. The guy was in 14 games he played for the Browns. He was the leading wide receiver. He was the leading wide receiver for that year as a second-year player. Or maybe he was he was a second-year player. And it was just and then he got in trouble. And then he was semi-suspended for a little bit, and then he came back and played, and he messed up again, and he just kept messing up, and he'd get to come back, and he'd mess up, and the guy he can't help himself. And that was a really important lesson to me that, some people just really, really, really cannot help but screw themselves over because of the patterns in their minds. I don't know, whatever it is. It's like an addict. So $182 this card got up to at the high, and then this is when he came back and played, and people got really excited. And then it went down. Then he has a 50-point double-double, and it shoots up to 135, and then it's up here. So I wouldn't be buying this card right now. Rockets aren't exactly getting to the playoffs. Playoffs? So I would, but you know what? With it being this cheap, I'll buy some in the offseason when it gets down lower. Jaren Jackson Jr., he finally got to start coming back and playing. His 2018 Prism, pop count of 15-15. 12 sales on the week, down 22%. I think it's kind of the same thing where his cards kind of got shot because it took way longer for him to come back and actually play than I thought it would. I mean, I thought he was going to be back playing in January, February at the latest. This card started the week at 131, had a high sale 150, latest sale of 105. Let's pull it back 90 days. Although I don't really feel inspired to buy this card either. Regardless. Yeah, it's just been kind of flat / going down over the last 90 days. It's really a big dip. I don't know. I don't want to put money in Jaren Jackson Jr. That's all I got to say. Next on the list, Zion Williamson 2019 Prism Emergent. Pop count of 684. 8 sales on the week, down 22.01%. If you're still watching the video, please hit that like button. It helped me get to my 5,000 subscribers. It really supports the channel. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. I appreciate you watching this far. Let's see what the Zion's got going down here. Not a studio shot, that's for sure. $100 to start the week, end of the week at 78. Let's pull it back 90 days. Zion, I like Zion. I mean, they're not going to make the playoffs or play-ins even, but Zion is someone I got my eye on. Am I going to buy right now? I don't think so. I don't think I'm buying Zion right now. I mean, I take that back. I could possibly. I've bought a little bit of Zion, I should say, but that's just because I think that he may actually go up in the offseason from where he is now. Just in case. That's why. And I wouldn't buy a Prism Emergent. I wouldn't buy that one. I'd buy something else. Kevin Porter Jr. again, 2019 Prism Silver, pop count of 590, down 21%, 10 sales on the week. Let's chart it. Same thing as Prism Base that we just looked at. It had a big run up because of the 50-point double-double. And Kevin Porter Jr. seems to have some real supporters. So this card started the week at 483, ended the week at 390, and he's a good player, but again, his mind, I don't know how much I can trust it. So, 90 days ago, this card was 225. Of course, ran up like we looked at to 685 and then went down. Looks like it found support around 250. Yeah, probably around 250 it found support. Again, link for Market Movers tool in the description. Use code SOCIETY for 20% off your first month of your first year. Stop shooting yourself in the foot. Stop trying to use 130 point and eBay past sales and do all this stuff to just be cheap. Like, stop it. I promise you, you are losing so much money and making so many more mistakes by not making it easy on yourself. Like, look at this. I can tell, hey, there's this support. There's this support. Okay, if I'm going to buy this card, maybe now's the time to buy it because there was the height and the support. Honestly, support usually falls about 50% under the peak of the run-up. Typically does. And that makes sense. It's consistent here. Here's where it started at. There's a lot of people that are just not going to sell that dang card for less than $250. It's just, they don't want to let it go because they paid more, that or more for it, probably more. And I know that because I can just pull up a chart and find it in 5 seconds. I wouldn't be a hater on buying this card. Let's go to eBay real quick and see what's up. By the way, in case you were wondering, I went morel mushroom hunting again for the 4th time this year. Skunked. I have not found one morel mushroom. I can't help but, well, I think morel mushrooms in the Pacific Northwest went extinct. That's what I think happened. But in more reality, it's probably still just too early and the ground's too cold or something. But until then, I may stick with they went extinct because I can't find one. We even found a nice burn area. If you're familiar with morel mushrooms, like last summer, there were burns in the forest around here. The following year, morels pop up like crazy in those areas because they're trying to get out of the area. They pop up in vast numbers because they're trying to send their spores out to travel out of that area and survive because they can't live there because all the trees and everything's dead. They have nothing because they live on like the roots. Anyways, what do we got here, Kevin? Other than extinct morels. What do we think this would be, about 250? Wait, what does this card look like? That is not the card I'm looking at. What's going on here? It's a mosaic. Yeah, 465. Like, no one wants to sell him. That's what it's at. So nothing there for sale for sure. So that may be the bottom. That might be a good buy, but again, you'd definitely be holding that one until October. Next on the list, John Morant. Did I sort this to 10? No, I did not. Let me get this to 10 real quick. I was wondering what was going on. I wonder how many cards we've looked at. Yeah, that was the last one. That was number 10 on the list. So that's it. That was the top 10. So we had 2 Kevin Porters, a Zion, a Jaren Jackson, DiVincenzo, Bol, Michael Jordan, John Morant, Jarrett Culver, Eric Paschal. It's an interesting week. There's a few things that I like looking at there. I'm liking Michael more and more. Zion, I'm kind of liking Zion too, but I feel like Michael is my favorite one to be taking a look at right now. because I feel like his stuff has hit support. And again, you can identify this stuff so fast on the Market Movers tool. Get it, use the code, save yourself effort and mistakes, and make money. Every time I'm going to say this because I'm serious. You need to have it. Every video you watch of me, I'm in this tool because this is how I do research, and I do very well with my sports card investing. But that's it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Help me hit that 5,000 goal. Hit that like button because you're awesome. And links for everything in the description. Sports Card Society, Market Movers, Card Pack newsletter, podcast, all that stuff. But, it's an interesting list this week. Nothing excited me too much. But like I said, that Michael Jordan, I think it's starting to become a good time to buy Michael Jordan. I don't think I have anything else to say. Thank you for spending this time with me. I hope you found it valuable. Stay classy, Card Pack. You are awesome. I will see you beautiful people tomorrow.